Welcome to my channel. Today, I'll be talking about brands that were once popular but have since gone bankrupt. Blockbuster was once a global giant in the video rental industry. Founded in 1985 in the US, Blockbuster offered rental services for home entertainment products like DVDs, VHS tapes, and video games. In the 1990s, the company reached its peak, operating over 9,000 stores worldwide. Why did it go bankrupt? There are several key reasons for Blockbuster's bankruptcy. 1. Digital revolution and streaming services. The rise of internet-based media consumption and streaming platforms like Netflix cornered Blockbuster. Netflix initially started by offering DVD rental services, but eventually transitioned to online streaming. Blockbuster was slow to adapt to this digital shift. 2. Management mistakes. In the early 2000s, Blockbuster had the opportunity to purchase Netflix but turned it down. At that time, Netflix was a small company, and Blockbuster's failure to recognize the potential in Netflix's model is now considered a major strategic error. Additionally, they were slow to embrace new business models and digital solutions. 3. Late fees and customer dissatisfaction. Blockbuster was known for charging high penalties if rented movies were not returned on time. This became a source of frustration for many customers, and with the rise of alternative services like Netflix, which offered more flexible options, customers began to switch to these newer services. 4. Competition. Competitors like Redbox, which offered low-cost DVD rentals through kiosks, and Netflix's online services, posed significant threats to Blockbuster. Additionally, companies like Amazon and Apple entering the digital media distribution market increased the competition even further. As a result of these factors, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy in 2010. Today, only one store remains in Oregon, USA, which functions more as a nostalgic symbol than a thriving business. Borders Group was a retail bookstore chain based in the United States. In addition to books, it sold music CDs, DVDs, magazines, and some electronics. Founded in 1971 in Michigan, Borders grew into a large chain and became a significant player in the book retail industry. The main reasons for Borders' bankruptcy. 1. Failure to adapt to the digital transformation. Borders was slow to adapt to digital book sales, ebooks, and the rise of online sales platforms like Amazon. The growing popularity of ebooks and the strong competition from Amazon made things difficult for Borders. 2. Strategic mistakes. Borders made a significant strategic error by outsourcing its online sales to Amazon. This decision caused them to miss the opportunity to develop their own online store. The partnership with Amazon delayed Borders' entry into the digital book market. 3. Large physical stores. Borders overinvested in large physical stores. However, with the rise of online shopping, these large stores became unsustainable. The costs of rent and other operational expenses put Borders under financial strain. 4. Financial problems and debt. Borders struggled to manage its debt. With declining sales, it faced cash flow problems and eventually became unable to pay its debts. Due to a combination of these factors, Borders filed for bankruptcy in 2011 and was forced to close all its stores the same year. Toys R Us was an American retail chain founded in 1948, primarily known for selling children's toys, video games, baby products, and other children's items. Over time, it expanded globally and became a leading brand in the toy retail industry, famous for its large stores and wide variety of toy options. Reasons for Toys R Us bankruptcy. 1. Failure to adapt to the digital shift. With the rise of online shopping platforms like Amazon and Walmart, Toys R Us was slow to transition to the digital space. The increasing dominance of e-commerce made it difficult for the physical store-centric Toys R Us to compete. 2. Heavy debt load. In 2005, Toys R Us was taken private in a leveraged buyout, which saddled the company with significant debt. This debt burden negatively affected profitability, as the company struggled to manage debt payments and invest in growth, particularly in digital transformation. 3. Intense competition. Retail giants like Amazon, Walmart, and Target expanded their toy sales both online and in physical stores, reducing Toys R Us market share. The company couldn't effectively compete with these larger retailers, leading to a loss of customers. 4. Changes in consumer preferences. As digital and mobile gaming gained popularity, traditional toy sales started to decline. The shift in consumer preferences towards electronics and digital entertainment impacted the overall toy market, and Toys R Us struggled to adapt to these changes. Due to these combined factors, Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy in 2017 and began closing many of its stores, ultimately ending operations in the U.S. in 2018. Pan American World Airways, was an airline founded in 1927 and was one of the largest and most recognized international airlines in the United States. Pan Am specialized in international flights, providing global passenger and cargo transport. It was known as a pioneer in the aviation industry, being one of the first to introduce jet aircraft to commercial aviation and offering many innovative aviation technologies and services. Reasons for Pan Am's bankruptcy. 1. Competition in the aviation industry. After the deregulation of the U.S. airline industry in 1978, more airlines entered the market. This increased price competition, making it difficult for large airlines like Pan Am to manage their costs. 2. High operating costs. As an airline focused primarily on long-haul international flights, Pan Am had high operational costs. Rising fuel prices and other expenses squeezed profit margins. 3. Terrorist attacks. Pan Am Flight 103 was bombed over Lockerbie, Scotland, in 1988, resulting in a major tragedy. This severely damaged the airline's reputation and had heavy financial consequences. 4. Lack of profitable domestic operations. Pan Am primarily operated international flights and had little presence in the U.S. domestic market, which put it at a disadvantage compared to other airlines that were more profitable on domestic routes. 5. Poor strategic decisions and acquisitions. To remain competitive, Pan Am purchased other airlines such as National Airlines. However, these acquisitions did not bring the expected profitability and further strained Pan Am's financial situation. These factors combined led Pan Am to file for bankruptcy in 1991, ceasing its operations. Although Pan Am holds an important place in aviation history, it was unable to survive in an increasingly competitive market. Kodak, Eastman Kodak Company, is an American technology company founded in 1888 that revolutionized the photography industry. The company is known for its film-based cameras, photographic films, printing machines, and other imaging equipment. Kodak was a leading brand in photography for many years and was one of the first companies to develop affordable cameras for amateur users. Reasons for Kodak's bankruptcy. 1. Failure to adapt to digital transition. Kodak was unable to adapt quickly enough to the rise of digital photography technology. The widespread adoption of digital cameras and smartphones nearly eliminated film-based photography. Kodak missed opportunities in the digital market due to its slow transition. 2. Lack of innovation. Kodak was actually one of the first companies to develop a digital camera, in 1975. However, it hesitated to market this innovation and adapt to the changes brought by digital photography, fearing that film sales would suffer. This strategic error led to their lagging behind in the digital arena. 3. The inability to recognize market changes. As consumer habits regarding photo taking, storing, and sharing changed rapidly, Kodak failed to accurately assess these shifts. People began to prefer storing photos digitally rather than making physical prints. 4. Costly operations. The production of Kodak's film and chemical-based photographic products was more expensive than digital technologies. With the digital revolution, these traditional methods saw decreasing demand, further increasing the company's financial burden. 5. Intense competition. Companies like Sony, Canon, and Nikon rapidly innovated in digital photography, seizing the leadership in the market. Kodak struggled to keep pace with this competition and fell behind. Due to these strategic mistakes and failure to adapt to the digital revolution, Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2012. After the bankruptcy, the company tried to pivot towards different areas, such as digital printing and corporate services, but it was unable to return to its former glory. JCPenney is an American retail chain founded in 1902. Originally operating as a general store, the company sells clothing, shoes, home goods, cosmetics, and other products. Over time, JCPenney expanded its reach by opening numerous physical stores across the country, attracting a broad customer base. Reasons for JCPenney's bankruptcy. 1. Failure to adapt to digital transition. The rise of online retail put significant pressure on JCPenney's store-centric business model. The company struggled to develop its digital marketing and e-commerce strategies effectively. 2. Intense competition. Retail giants like Amazon and other online retailers changed consumer shopping habits. JCPenney lost market share in the face of this intense competition. 3. Financial problems. The company faced financial difficulties due to a heavy debt load and poor management. Declining sales negatively impacted cash flow. 4. Poor strategic decisions. The company experienced challenges in consolidation and restructuring due to management changes and strategic errors. Notably, pricing strategies implemented in 2011 led to a loss of customers. 5. Impact of the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic further decreased physical store sales, worsening JCPenney's financial situation. For these reasons, JCPenney filed for bankruptcy in 2020 and has since been attempting to restructure its business model. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Have a nice day.